Tottenham, put Steve Cooper in the bag, bro, because there is no way you are going to be replacing Ange for Xavi Alonso, Ancelotti, or Jurgen Klopp, man. What is going on? Who do these lot think they are? You would think they're in Arsenal's position in a Champions League semifinal, second place in the Premier League with the links that they think they have. They're like, oh, we've got this short list, man. You know what I have? Oh yeah, I got a short list too. I've got Sydney Sweeney. I got Kim Kardashian. I got Alexa Demi, man. That's my short list. Guess what? I'm not on their short list exactly the way that Jurgen Klopp wouldn't even consider Tottenham. Literally said, I wouldn't manage another team in England. Carlo Ancelotti, they're going to say, oh man, he managed Everton. Hey man, Everton's got more trophies than Tottenham. So, I'm just saying, and at the moment, Everton is above Tottenham in the Premier League. I just want to put that out there as well. But Ancelotti looks like he may go to Brazil, or I'm not sure what's going on with him in Real Madrid. Things are getting complicated like always. Real Madrid is that ex that just doesn't want to see you happy, to be fair. They're like, oh, Ancelotti, we don't really want you to manage anymore. Yeah, but do you think you're going to go win the World Cup with Brazil? Nah, man. We don't want that either. Like, what? Like, just let him go. Anyways, Xavi Alonso. I mean, if Ancelotti is going to be gone, Xavi Alonso is going to take his spot. All these three guys are in talks with the Real Madrid job, at least linked in some aspect or have the current job. And Tottenham are all like, yeah, bro, we'll take whoever is left. Like, mate, what are we on about? Jurgen Klopp rather stay at RB Leipzig in his role that isn't manager than ever manage Tottenham. He's, imagine going from Xavi Simons, and you're like, oh, Klopp's gonna upgrade there, and James Madison. That is like going from a promising Porsche. The Porsche just needs new tires or something, and then you're like, you know what? Just give me the '05 Civic. Like, come on, let's be real, Tottenham. Let's be real. Steve Cooper, Sam Allardyce, that type of manager. Sean Dyche. That's your type of manager. That's where you'll be, because these are relegated managers, that fight relegation. And looking at the Premier League table, wow, I have to, look at that. This is a Big Six club, Tottenham. Over here in 16th place, mate. 16th. Sean Dyche got, sacked this year. And he was the Everton manager, and somehow the Everton team is above Tottenham in the table. And you're telling me, oh, if Ancelotti's managed Everton, why can't he do Tottenham? Well, you know why? I'll tell you why. Look at this. Everton at the moment, bigger club. Everton history-wise, bigger club. Mate, have that, Tottenham. Have that. But it's absolutely outrageous and delusional, and I'm flabbergasted that Tottenham actually came out and said, yeah, our shortlist, our top three candidates are Carlos Ancelotti, Jurgen Klopp, and Xavi Alonso. Like, you think Xavi Alonso was going to go from undefeated Bayern Leverkusen, who consistently finished in the Champions League, went undefeated a year, and said, hey, guess what, lads? Tottenham, I took Leverkusen from the trenches, made him a big club in Germany, to upgrade jobs to Tottenham, who's actually 16th place, 2 positions above relegation, man. No, mate. Nope. You've lost the plot, man. You've lost the plot, Tottenham. Something's got to change, and to be fair, it's actually unbelievable. If Tottenham actually has a chance of making the funniest, decision, which it would be Ange somehow winning the Europa League and then sacking him because they finished so low in the Premier League. It would be absolutely astronomical, and it would be a controversy no matter what happens. You're in a bad position there because this man has lost almost 20 games this season. That's unbelievable. Almost 20 games this season in all competitions. And you're telling me then he wins you the Europa League, the biggest trophy in your club's history, and then you actually might have to sack him. Like, you could argue that he's the most accomplished manager of all time at Tottenham if he wins you the Europa League. It's crazy, but good thing it's not going to happen. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below on what you think is a good fit when it comes to a realistic managerial candidate for Tottenham Hotspur down in the comments below.